Hello, readers, and thank you for joining me for another phonics lesson. We are starting a new unit this week on verb tense with inflected ending, and we're going to get into that. I know that doesn't sound like a phonics lesson. It really isn't, but it's what we were assigned. So I'm going to turn it into a phonics lesson, and we're going to do a little bit of review, and then we're going to get into our grammar section on verb tense. But as we get started, I do want to let you know that when you're writing or reading, the verb ending can often tell when something is happening. If it happened in the past, we call that past tense. If it's happening now, we call that present tense. And if it will happen later, we call it future tense because it's going to happen in the future tense. So this is lesson number 1, and we are going to start with a review. My first review is always really simple. It's going to be CVC words. And I know some people are thinking, this is way too easy. It probably is for a lot of you, but it will help you when you are sounding out, decoding multisyllabic words, because we often break those words up into small chunks that are often CVC sounding. So let's go over first our short vowel sounds. Say them with me. A, I, Very good. All right, let's get started. Sound, k. Sound, a. Put that together. Cap, cap. He wore a cap to keep the sun out of his eyes. Sound, s. Sound, eh. Put that together. Set, set. He got a new set of plates to have at the house. Sound, w. Sound, I. Put that together. Wig, wig. Some people think I need a wig. I'm not getting one. Sound, sound, ah. Put that together. Hog, hog. Grandma had a hog at her farm. Sound, t. Sound, Put that together. Tub, tub. He bought a tub to keep all of his Lego in. All right, let's review some sounds and blends and verb teams that we've already learned this year, and make these sound them out with me, please. Cool, sn, sh, r, sw, w, ing, or, o, a, I, o. All right, let's get back to our verb tense endings. First, we're going to go over a couple of different ones. I'm going to do past tense, and then I'm going to go over present tense rules with you. For past tense, happened already. Could have been 5 minutes ago. Could have been a month ago. Could have been 10 years ago. If the verb ends in a bossy E, just add a D, and that'll make it past tense. If the verb ends in a consonant plus a Y, drop the Y and add IED. If a verb ends in a vowel plus Y, just add ED. If a verb ends in a vowel plus a consonant, double the last consonant and add ED. And for more other verbs, just add ED. And of course, there's also some rule followers that don't follow these at all. We're not going to discuss any of those in this series. We see an example here. Carlos climbed the wall last week. Last week gives us a clue that it happened in the past, and so we added ED at the end. Now for present tense. If the verb ends in a bossy E, drop the E and add ing. If a verb ends in a vowel plus a consonant, double the last consonant and add ing. For more other verbs, just add ing. An example here, she is playing a guitar. She's doing it right now. Now, let's see if we can figure out what these tenses will be. Let's say our verb is bike, not the noun, but the verb. Our present tense would be biking. That's right. We drop the E and add ing. And what would the past tense be? Biked. So we just add a D at the end for past tense. What about the verb stay? What would the present tense be? Staying. That's correct. We would just add ing. It's past tense. I already gave you the answer. It'd be stayed. Just add ed. Next is hop. What would the present tense be? How would I spell it? Hopping, because it ends with that vowel consonant. And so past tense would be hopped. Again with the hopped. Now, can you figure out which one to use in a sentence? Because this is also important too. This will help you in your writing and your reading. Helps you when you read because you know when something's happening. Helps you when you write because you can let somebody know when it's happening. Look at this. The scouts are blank at a map. Which verb form would it be? Looking. They're doing it right now. They are looking. The boy blanked the dog's head last week. Which one would it be? Pat? Pats? Patting? Patted? It'd be patted. That's correct because we have last week, which lets us know it happened a while ago. Last week, Savannah blanked to a new house. Move, moves, moved, or moving. Move, that's correct. And I wanted to put last week first because I want you to know that those clues often come at the beginning of a sentence, the middle, or at the end. So I wanted to show you how you could express that in your writing by doing any of those three. That's going to end our lesson today. We're going to do lesson 2 shortly, and make sure you look for that. And again, it's going to include a phonics review, plus just a little bit of touch on these verb tenses, just to make sure we know how to understand what we're reading and make sure that we can be clear when we write. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, happy reading.